Cascadia is still rocking at the Mendocino fracture zone. Earthquakes are still continuing into today. After a couple of days ago, we had that huge 6.2 earthquake. And we now notice that today's earthquakes are coming in towards the east, closer to the coast. And let's remember that this is an area of very high threat volcanoes. It's a subduction zone. The Mendocino fracture zone is all the way down there, that horizontal line, down towards the 6 o'clock position near Lassen Peak. We know that the 6.2 magnitude earthquake did shake Long Valley Caldera supervolcano as well. And these are all the high threat volcanoes on the Walker Lane fault system all the way up there. And Mount St. Helens, we know, we're going to take a look at that. It's had 30 earthquakes in the past month. Okay, so here we are at Sizewell Berkeley. Unfortunately, they took off the Blanco fracture zone earthquakes that we had before this swarm took place. But these areas are both very active, as we'll see later on the maps. And this is the 6.2 that we had, about 9 miles down, and about 4,400 people reported it. And we know that it shook the whole area. Let's put in the shake maps. You could see the areas there. Okay, this is Mono Lake there. That little round thing is Mono Lake of the Long Valley Caldera supervolcano. Obviously, it has been shaken by this thing. This whole area has been shaken, and we know what the geologists have told us, that strong earthquakes do jostle the fault lines in the area. Obviously, it's like when you're moving a puzzle around. Okay, that's the Blanco fracture zone right there. Sorry, that's the Blanco fracture zone right there. This is the Mendocino fracture zone right there at the Gordia area. But this had earthquakes too before that. Going back, kindly support my Patreon account. The daily posts are 5 videos daily, and they are totally different from what I have on my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for your support, and that you find all my content so interesting. You'll find the Patreon account details in the description box. There we are. And these are the earthquakes. The blue are the earthquakes today. You can see that, of course, now they're on the coast. 3.4, 32 kilometers depth. And before that, 29 kilometers depth. And 3.1, but we had another 3.4 over here. That was earlier, 3.4, 31 kilometers depth. Not many people felt it. 67 reported here. But the population is not that. You can see there's not that many people living out there as compared with the south here, the Bay Area. And let's put in some shake maps. Okay. Should have done this before, sorry. And the aerial. Again, even though this was a 3.4, you can see that the whole area keeps shaking. And Mount St. Helens is somewhere up here. Now, going back to this thing here, this is Mount St. Helens. A total of 11 quakes in, it says here, the last 3 days of events. Well, there's a lot more, obviously, but we'll see that later. And these are old earthquakes, obviously. But coming in, that's it right there. Mount St. Helens. And I want to go back a little bit so I can show you. Mount St. Helens, 11 earthquakes the past 30 days. Sorry, I said 30. I'm wrong. Okay, so this is the area here, and I wanted to go into the recent earthquakes of the area. Okay, this is the area here that we're talking about. The last 2 days are orange, the last 2 weeks are yellow, last 2 hours are red, and we've had a total of 225 earthquakes, and the largest being this one here that we saw. But this is a Blanco fracture zone that they took off from the Sizewell Berkeley map. But you can see this whole area, and these were not small. 4.4, 4.1, and the biggest one being here, 6.2 on the 20th. So all of you there, please be very careful. Please know that these earthquakes are still happening, and now they're coming in closer to, they're on the coast this time. Blanco fracture zone, where are we? It's up here. There we go, that area. It was off the coast, but these are on the coast now. Okay, so we have to be very careful. All of you there, please be alert, and hopefully you have the your shake map application, your shake application for alerting you if anything is over 4 magnitude. Please leave your comments, and thank you for your support.